Hello, Kate here, and welcome back to our video series on self-directed learning. This is a short video to introduce the first self-directed project, the Who Am I project. We thought that while you were watching the rest of the videos in this series and becoming more acquainted with the principles that underpin self-directed learning, it would be a good idea to get your youngsters off to a flying start. We've used this project many times with learners of all ages, and it's always been a success. All they have to do is to answer the question, who am I, in as many ways as they possibly can. There is a worksheet on the website which has all of the instructions and a whole long list of things that they can choose from in order to help them answer that question. And it's really important that they spend some time really thinking about it. What's their unique personality? What are the things that have happened in their life to date that make them into the person that they are? So that they have a really strong sense of themselves. And what you get to do as a parent is to watch them produce this project, noticing how they're going about managing their own learning. Which are the topics that they choose first? Which are the topics that they're trying not to do? And are there any patterns that you can see already to the choices that they're making? All children are going to come from a different starting point. Some of them will feel much more confident and independent than others. Traditionally, in school, learning is broken down into two parts. There's what is being learned, which is the subject content, and then there's how that subject content is learned. And generally speaking, all of the decisions around both of these aspects of learning are made by the teacher. And in self-directed learning, what we're doing is gradually moving from them being completely dependent on somebody else's decision making to becoming completely independent and being able to make all of those decisions by themselves. And it's a gentle transition. The smoother it is, the more successful it will be. So the idea with this project is to get them started so that you can watch the rest of the videos, which will give you the tools and the strategies and the understanding that you need to make that transition as smooth as possible. Learning happens when we put our full attention onto something and we commit it to memory. So in order for them to be able to be successful at this, we want them to have a lot of knowledge already. So who am I is the perfect topic. They already know nearly everything there is to know about themselves. And what they don't know, they can ask the people around them. And gradually, they will begin to build up a really strong and well-rounded picture of who they are from their own perspective and from the perspective of the people they spend the most amount of time with. Now, how they choose to present their project is really up to them. They might want to create lots and lots of sheets of paper and bind them up into a folder for you. They may choose to create something using technology, something as simple as a PowerPoint presentation, or they might want to add video, make podcasts, make vlogs. Some students much prefer to use their hands and might want to make something more creative. We've seen students make 3D models of their houses with little figurines and explain who everybody is in relation to one another. There's really no limit to what you can do with this project. So we're hoping that you will enjoy observing your youngsters complete this project. And by watching them, what you will have is a baseline. You'll have an understanding of where they are as a learner, and that will make it easier for you to manage future learning conversations, because you will have a language that you can share and a point of reference that you can use to illustrate what learning skills they're developing. So if you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. We would love to hear from you about how the projects are going. And obviously, if you feel like you want to do a project yourself at the same time, we'd love for that too. So in the next video, I will be talking about self-regulation, which is where we tackle the emotions and the feelings that are going on underneath the surface that drive an awful lot of our behaviours. So if you begin to see behaviours coming up, the next video will tell you where they're coming from and what you can do to help your children manage them better. Until then, good luck, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.